Friday was pink day at work, but I didn't think I had anything to wear, so I bought a white dress and a pink top and came home and washed it. But because I had to wash it, I said, I can't just use a machine just to wash one piece of clothes or two pieces of clothes. So I decided to just wash everything or just start the washing, right? So I washed all the whites first and I decided to just hang them out downstairs. So as dark as it was, I was outside hanging out the whites. When I finished that, I decided to just wash all the uniforms, and lo and behold, I washed them with DJ's wallet fully in his pocket. I don't know where it was, if it was a shirt pocket, pants pocket, but it wasn't until Friday morning when I got up to go hang those out I saw. So I had sorted all the other clothes from the Thursday night, but I had only washed 2 loads of clothes, the whites, which I hung out, and the uniforms. So before I went downstairs Friday morning to hang out the uniforms, I put another load of clothes to wash. So while I was doing that, while that was washing, I went downstairs and I hung out the uniforms. It was still so dark. This was maybe like around 5 o'clock or so, 5 o'clock Friday morning. Anyways, while I had put out the dress and the throw over from Thursday night, unfortunately, it wasn't very dry. So it wasn't wet, but it wasn't very dry. The material for the dress was a bit thick. And the sun hadn't come up yet. So when I saw the sun coming up, I was so happy. So I was saying, okay, maybe it will be dry by the time I am ready to leave for work. So the whites were out by this. The uniforms were out by this. And I was waiting on that third set of clothes that I had put to wash to go hang out because I wanted to complete those 3 sets before I got to work. In the interim though, I went to my closet and I said, let me look at a couple things that I have that are pink just in case the dress does not work out. So I went through and I identified a few options and said, all right, if it's not dry, we'll go and work with one of these. I went back to the washroom, took out that 3rd set of laundry and put a 4th set to wash. So since the kids did not have school, I asked Nate to just finish putting in the other 2 loads once I was gone and for them to hang those out and ensure they pick up the clothes. So we had 5 loads of clothes in total to wash and I had completed 3 in terms of hanging out before I went to get ready for work. So the 4th one was washing, but I wouldn't have the time to wait because at the time I needed to leave out for work. So Denver made some breakfast for me and I had that, and then I went to check back on the clothes and see how the sun was doing, and the sun was going on with its thing. I'm not sure if you noticed earlier that I had actually ironed the dress as well just to try to make it dry, like feel warm, because it was still feeling a bit cold. But then I left, got the bed spread, showered and everything before I went back to take it up, because by this time now I didn't have any more time to wait. I just had to put it on. Once that was what I was going to wear, it was time. So when I actually tried it on, it didn't feel warm. Like when you pick up your clothes out the sun and it feel warm on your body, it wasn't warm like that. It felt cold, but it never got any sun, right? So what should I expect? But anyways, I did a whole get ready with me video, and that is available on TikTok. I even did some makeup, which I'm not good at. So if you want to go check out that video, feel free to go check that video out on TikTok. So I was running a bit late because of the makeup and everything, but for the most part, things went okay. I went to work. I can't vlog at work, so that would have been it. When I came home, not home. When I left work, I saw this guy on the road selling some fish, right? And I decided to buy some. So I spent $1,200 per pound for parrot and snapper. Let me know if that is reasonable. And then we made dinner, which was burgers and hot dogs and fries. I had choir practice, so I went to choir practice and came back. But Saturday morning, I said, since we had already done the washing, why not take the kids to the beach? Because we have a long overdue beach trip. So I have a drawer that I keep all my my swimsuits in, and I keep Deja's swimsuits in there as well. So I chose one for myself, chose one for her, and then I decided to pack. This was before I even woke up anybody else. Now for me, I don't know about anybody else, but when we're packing to go anywhere as a family, all the packing rests squarely on my shoulder. I have full responsibility for packing. So I had to get the towels. I had to get outfits for me, outfit for me, outfit for Denver, outfit for Deja. The boys, I told them to pack theirs, and I ended up having to tell them again because nobody did anything. Everybody come into the car with them long hands. Anyways, I went, woke them up. They were pretty excited. And one of the things that we do whenever we're going to the beach is that I take breakfast, but I take something light, right? Or something quick. So what I did was I just put on the kettle, as you saw earlier. I normally just make a thermos of tea, and I take that along with crackers and stuff. So you'll see that shortly. But basically, I made sure that I packed Deja's life vest, got her dressed. As I said, everything is really my responsibility when we're going out as a family. So this is me packing Denver's stuff, his deodorant, everything, right? When I had finished packing everything, I went to make the breakfast that we were taking. So Denver loves coffee and we love Milo. So I made the Milo, I made the coffee as well. And then I packed 2 packs of cream crackers, a bread, and some peanut butter. So usually Denver and I have peanut butter sandwiches, and the children have crackers and tea because they love that. But as I was saying before though, I don't know if I'm the only female that has to go through this, but literally everything that needs to be done. So I like to remember to pack a garbage bag for the wet clothes, to pack the cups to share their teas in, everything. If I don't do it, it will not be done unless I'm going to be individually asking persons, say, do this, do that, do this, do that. Otherwise, I have to do everything. Everybody else just present themselves when it's time. So I got ice. I just took out the ice maker, put some ice, get some ice water as well. So I brought 2 bottles of ice water, and we were on our way. The journey to the beach is about half an hour, I'd say. And right as we were driving out, there was just this pig in the road scratching himself. I don't know where him come from. I don't know how people have their animals and just let them go. I don't know. I'm wondering if it's even somebody's animals. And it's animal. Anyway, we got on our way. The sun was coming up. This was probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock Saturday morning. So we got to the beach. I would say definitely before 7 o'clock we got to the beach. The kids got out the car. I normally let them leave their slippers in the car because I can't take the heap of sand coming back in. So we just need to ensure that their feet are clean right when they get to the car. So we wash off their feet and let them go back in. So I find that easier than having to wash or to wet back the slippers. You can try it if you don't and let me know if it works for you. But I find that helps me to control the amount of sand going into the car at the end of the trip. But it was a really nice morning out. There were not a lot of people there at the time when we went. Deja was a bit shy at first, kept running away from the water, but you could see her excitement. Well, all 3 of them were very excited. You could see that they were very happy to be there. It's a change. It's much better than the normal, which is that I would be up washing and they would probably come down with me. So I was so happy to see them being so happy and just enjoying themselves. So we basically normally do our trips in like 2 halves, where the first half we just swim, we enjoy ourselves, and by swimming, take that lightly. Because you see this swimming one, you see me a swim here, so I don't know one more if I do. I don't know one more if I try. If it look like a seminar drone, I don't know. Or if it look like a seminar swim in a slow motion, I can't get. I need a personal trainer. Anybody can come teach me how to swim? Because all the does is laugh at me. I don't know. Him just video me and laugh at me. And he's not giving me any tips. Anyways, I was saying we had 2 sessions, right? So we normally have a first session where we go in the water and play around and whatever. Then we come, we have our breakfast, so to speak, and then we go back for the second half, have some fun, and then we get ready and it's time for us to go home. So I shared out the tea for everybody, gave the kids their crackers, as I said, and everybody ate off and asked for more. Then we and I had our peanut butter sandwiches. But usually these little breakfasts are just so good. I don't know what it is about it, but whenever we do this, it is just so good. It's just so different. It always hits different. But anyways, we finish, we wash out back the utensils and stuff, and then we went back into the water maybe for another 20 minutes or so. Went, and of course, it's a mega practice to swim again and everything, but then it was time for us to get dressed and leave the beach. So this was us. Of course, Deja enjoying our water because mommy carry water for her. She didn't need to think about carrying her own water. But whenever we go to the beach, a beach day is always a hair day as well. So, we come home and we have to shower because we don't shower from the beach. We just clean up and come home and then we shower. So I washed my hair, I washed Deja's hair, and then because I had in the twist, I decided to just do some shiny bumps to kind of neat it up a bit from the roots. And then I did Deja's hair as well, and she wanted shiny bumps as well because I was wearing shiny bumps too. After that, then we peeled some cane for us, one whole bowl of cane. And Deja and I shelled it down. Deja and I ate all of it. We just sat down and we danced and we had a good time. And we just eat off everything. So pretty much that was it, with the exception of the clothes that I had to wash because you go beach, you have to come home and wash. And that's basically my Thursday night into my Saturday. Bye guys.